guys! I'm sorry I haven't been making videos. I got really excited about the channel. I wanted to get it going, and then my camera broke. I'm just stuck with my laptop webcam, and as you can probably tell, the sound's not that great, but I still want to make videos, so I'll just be using this. So NaNoWriMo, also known as National Novel Writing Month. I've been really busy, and like Halloween came. I totally forgot about NaNoWriMo, so I will be doing it. I'm just starting almost a week late. I can write fast, so I'm hoping that I can catch up quickly. I have no idea what I'm going to write about, and I think I'm going to do like vlogs as I go, sort of. But for the vlogs, I may just I think I'm going to do them weekly, or at least I'll attempt to. So yeah. With that being said, I apologize. The story of us cover is probably not going to happen because trying to get Ashlyn over to my house so we can record it is going to be a mess. Plus, I have no idea how this video is going to turn out because of having to use the webcam. TBR for November isn't as extensive as I want it to be. I mean, it may seem like a lot of books, but it's not really to me, because I can finish about a 350-page book in 3 to 4 hours, which would be on school days. That would be like 2-3 days for me, because I don't have a lot of time. Or on the weekends, that's just an afternoon. So I'm just going to go through the books that I either have read or will be reading in November. So this first book, I have about the last 40 pages left in it, and it is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and this is a really good book so far. I mean, like, I have the ending left. I love the concept and the idea, and I mean, it was weird at first, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to get into this, but I actually really like it. Next book on my TBR list is Silence, by Becca Fitzpatrick. It is the third book in the Hush Hush series. I've already read Hush Hush and Crescendo. Hush Hush was really good. Crescendo, I wanted to hit somebody. It was really bad. And the characters were just making really bad decisions, and the decisions were justified. We're just like, yeah, I'm going to do this because I'm mad at this person. And they had no reason to be mad. I don't know, it was confusing. The writing wasn't all that great, and the characters were really bad. And there was no consistency with them. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm mad. And then the next day be like, oh, I'm in love with him again. Make up your mind, Nora. And same with Patch, really. So I've heard the beginning of Silence is really hard to get through, but it gets better. I actually read the prologue. Yeah, the prologue. I actually read the prologue and was like, what? Yeah, this is brutal. And I put it down, and I read other stuff. But I'm going to try and get through it. If not, then I'll recheck it out from the library sometime. But I want to get through it, because I've heard finale is amazing. So the next book I have on my list is The Iron Thorn by Caitlin Kittredge, and this is recommended to me by my librarian, and she said it was a really good steampunk book, and my library recently got the entire trilogy, so I just thought I'd check out the first book and see what it's like. I mean, it looks decent, and this cover is really pretty, so I hope. The next book I have has been on my wanted to be read or to be read for a long time. I saw it on Goodreads, put it on my want to read list on Goodreads, and then just never got it. So, okay, so this is Zone of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, I believe. And I just heard that this book's good, and I feel like I need to read it. I mean, it seems like it has an interesting premise. So, next book I have, I wanted to read before Halloween, but I didn't have the time. Plus I had to put it on hold, and I have a library, and it took forever for me to get it. So, and that is The Monstrumologist by Rick Yancey. I've heard mixed reviews about this book. I've known people that loved it and cannot say enough good things about this book. I've also had friends and I know people who are like, it's okay, and then there are people who are like, okay, that was really weird. So, who knows. The next book I'm really excited to read because Katie Tastic, who is another YouTuber, has raved about this series, and I'm just so excited to read this book. And it is Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And again, I've heard nothing but good things about this series, and this is the first one, so I can't wait to read it. Okay, and this is kind of weird, but you know how like libraries put protective casings on top of the books and it makes them really shiny? Like even paperbacks look pretty. The last thing I got from the library that I want to read, I heard about this book and I was really excited because I love the author, and then I forgot about it and I have no idea when it came out even. My librarian was just like, you like Lauren Kate's books, right? And I was like, yeah. So the last book is Teardrop by Lauren Kate. And again, this cover is really pretty. Just based on the cover, I think this will be a really good book. Plus, I've read every single one of Lauren Kate's books, and I love every single one of them. Rapture, not so much. Rapture is my least favorite simply because I didn't like the ending, and the ending just, it blew my mind, but at the same time I had so many questions, and it wasn't a cop-out, and it wasn't bad, it was just sort of confusing and had a few loose ends. And my hamster is staring at me. And I'm going to try and get some other books that I actually own in my bookshelf, such as Beautiful Creatures, How to Save a Life by Sarah Zarr, and a few others. But other than that, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Depending on the sound quality and whether I can hook up like a headset or something to my laptop, I may try and do a song cover soon. Possibly, I was thinking either a Taylor Swift song or Avril Lavigne, I don't know. I just feel like this channel has really been booktubing so far, and I do want to make it more than just booktubing. The final thing I want to do in this video is talk about another book, surprisingly. Not surprisingly, but you get what I mean. Anyway, so the final thing I want to talk about is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I'm excited for Allegiant to come out. I wanted to get the book the day it came out, that Tuesday, and I was like so excited all during school, but my library didn't have it, and I didn't want to pay $25 for a hardback copy when I knew that if a collector's edition was going to come out that I'd want it. So Tuesday night comes around and I'm just on Amazon watching Doctor Who, when I just decided to look up Allegiant, and Amazon is having a flash sale where you could get Allegiant, a hardback cover of Allegiant, for $11. I was like, okay, do I really want this book? When the collector's edition comes around, do I really want it? So I decided, you know what, this is a hardback book for $10, so I'm gonna get it. So I got it on Thursday, and then I read like the first 100 pages, and then Friday, late Friday night, I finished the book. Needless to say, I don't want to spoil the ending for anybody, but there were tears. There were many tears. And I want to do an Allegiant book review because I feel like not a lot of people are, because they have mixed feelings about it, but I feel like, if you have mixed feelings, just talk about them. So I'm going to try and film an Allegiant book review. I know I've talked about doing like readathons and all this stuff, and I haven't done any of it, but I really am going to try to get a book talk of Allegiant. Because I have, the ending, it was heartbreaking, but I hate that people are calling it a bad book because of it, but that'll be for review. And by the way, if you have not checked out this series, you really need to, because it is incredible. Like, even with the ending, and even with it being really sad, it still teaches you a lot, and it's a good series. So, okay, so that's all I have for today. I will talk to you guys hopefully soon, and I think my next video will either be an Allegiant book talk